is John Paul Ryan. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and this is an article about Luke Skywalker and how they possibly plan to redeem his storyline from The Last Jedi. Now, I'm giving it a chance. I think it's not a great idea. The best idea is to completely ignore the Disney Star Wars movies because the fan base at large did not like Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, especially including Mark Hamill, who plays Luke Skywalker. But I figured it's worth listening to because one option they have, if they want to try to fix it, is to explain what happened more about why Luke was on Ahch-To, which is the water planet, which is pretty much, void of any population, alone. New Star Wars rumor reveals Lucas's roadmap to redeem Luke Skywalker. Okay. If you haven't seen the Mandalorian Season 2 finale, the episode closes with Luke Skywalker arriving at Moff Gideon's Star Destroyer, mowing down a platoon of Dark Troopers, and then taking Grogu with him so that he can master his Force abilities. Now, they go on to say here that Luke Skywalker is essentially keeping Disney afloat because the sequel trilogy was at the end of the day a failure with merchandising and money making, at least as far as money making after the one burst of money from the movies, which made billions, but from what I hear, the distribution and cost production, paying the actors and things like that made the profit really unsatisfactory. And then we have Solo, A Star Wars Story, which lost $50 million, if not more, on merchandising and things like that. Bottom line, financially, it just didn't work out satisfactory. They go on to say that the market needs Luke Skywalker because people buy products that are based on original trilogy characters. I myself have heavily stayed away from spending money on Disney products, yet if they released an actual Luke Skywalker from, the era of the original trilogy or just shortly after, I might buy it to send the message that, look, people are buying this. This is what we want. Of course, I would not touch anything that was mixed or based on the sequel trilogy. That sends the wrong message. And in theory, we don't want to give them money because they destroyed a franchise that we've loved for 30 years. Or they made a real fucking mess of it. However, in this case, if you only spend money on exactly what you think deserves it, that's a little different. So I'd consider getting one of those if they released it as a toy. And then they'd see, holy shit, Rose Tico is in the negatives. She's in the dumpster, basically, literally in the dumpster. And, Luke Skywalker, wow, he sold the most toys we've sold in 2 decades. I wonder if there's a pattern. I wonder if our new characters got any fans at all. The answer is, here and there. A very small tribal portion of social justice warriors and, I'm going to say, people who don't really love Star Wars. But when you release an actual Star Wars product, people buy it. So here's what they say. He explains in the sequel trilogy it will be reckoned so that Luke's actions of being in hiding, pretending to hate the Jedi, are all an act to protect Grogu from being found by the dark side, including protecting him from Rey. I gotta be careful because Japanese syllables. I gotta be careful because Japanese pronunciation is different than English, and believe it or not, the Japanese pronunciation is my instinctual reaction at this point. So it says Grogu. Is it Grogo? Grogu? Baby Yoda. Don't kill me. I've only seen the episode once, but I think it's Grogu. Or Grogo. God damn it. Let's keep going. That's not gonna work out good in the comment section. Okay. Not only will Luke's actions be reckoned, but they will also attempt to explain why Yoda used the dark side of the Force to summon a lightning storm to destroy the Jedi Temple and the ancient text found within. Good luck explaining that, but okay. They say Luke couldn't bring himself to burn the books that he believed would place Grogu in danger, even though he knew it must be done, so Yoda in a Force Ghost form had to do it for him. And they go on to some other details, which I'm not going to get into because I'm here to make the main point, and the main point is this. If the Mandalorian, which is going really well now, Luke's scene of him returning, badass scene by the way, at a very tense moment when you're wondering how they're going to escape, gets connected to the sequel trilogy, it's ruined. It's just ruined. You could always watch that one scene and enjoy it. I could even watch a handful of scenes from the Disney movies and enjoy them. I mean, a very small handful, in isolation, without thinking about anything that surrounds it. So, yeah, you'll always have that. You could even watch the prequel lightsaber battles and enjoy them if you don't like the prequels, because there's some badass lightsaber battles in there. So my point is, no matter what happens, in context, there will be part of you who can just simply enjoy it, but obviously, without having the full context to enjoy, it's much, much less meaningful. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below. Happy I got to a Star Wars video. Had a little extra time today, so figured, gotta get one out. Usually doing pop culture, celebrity news, stuff like that, depth vs. herd. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. Not sure why I move my hand like that. I guess sometimes I just do. And if you're not subscribed, and you don't, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.